or very rarely seeing it. So we want to change that. We want to start scaling it because our vision at the end is to make sure that sustainability and financial sustainability in sports is a common.
My name is Catherine, and today I'm with the CEO of xval, an AI agent that does Moneyball and scouts undervalued sports talent. To begin, my first question is, could you tell us a little bit about your background and how you got into this field?
Yeah, 100%. So I'm originally from Pakistan, and 4 years ago I came to study in San Francisco at Minerva University, where over 4 years we went to 7 different countries, lived and studied there. And I'm a huge sports fan. Like my background is in sports. I co-founded a football journalism agency with my younger brother when we were growing up in Pakistan, and that grew to over 4 million annual reach and 60,000 followers on Instagram. And through that, we just started building professional connections within the space. Then I was really passionate about this. I did my undergrad thesis on football and financial fair play, and in London I got the chance to work with the football agency behind the scenes and see how everything works. And throughout all of this, it was pretty evident what the problem was. And like, since we messed around with it at different angles, we decided, like, we understand the sports, we have the analytical rigor, so why not, instead of just spectating from the side, like, try and fix, like, this very evident problem.
Okay, thank you. That was a really great answer. My second question is, how did you come up with this idea for xval?
So we argue about football a lot, me and my co-founder Liviu. And at some point we were like, we just keep arguing. Is there any way to statistically prove what we're trying to say? So our initial plan was just like a website in which you can just compare players and compare their impacts. But then we started thinking about, like, how we can actually use it to try and benefit clubs and, like, enthusiasts worldwide. And from there we started working on, like, iteration, talking to people in the market, and then we figured out on this idea is, like, it's an AI rush. We're in San Francisco. Why not actually use AI and implement it in this space? Like, actually keep building what we're doing while actually, like, trying to impact the sport in a positive way. And that's where we landed on.
Thank you. That was a really great answer.
Thank you.
My last and final question is, what are your hopes and plans for how this will impact everyone?
Yeah, honestly, like, every day I wake up and I discover a new case for this, I guess. So our calculation and everything we're doing, at the end we're providing a value, which is like xval. That's where the name comes from. It's basically expected value from any given transfer. So what we're hoping for is not only our clubs using this to actually, like, step up toe-to-toe with the bigger clubs, but also, like, this starts being used as a metric in football discussions, like expected goals, expected assists. They were all invented, they were calculated by someone, and now they're used colloquially. So we think there's space in this market for this term and, like, this way of thinking to actually become the norm. So we're partnering with, like, media agencies, with journalists, and we're actually, like, and they want to use this actually like a tool of analysis. And so that's our aim for now, and is actually try and spread the ideology as much as we can, and then hopefully xval becomes a colloquially used term in sports.
All right, thank you for letting us interview you today, and thank you.
No, thank you.